Christmas to you. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you decided to come and say hello to Bossy. It's Chandra. Yes, I am about to go out for the day and run some errands real quick. I gotta go to work, but I want to tell you that we're gonna talk about narcissism and how to avoid falling into the pits of a narcissist. We're gonna talk about it as it relates to the mommy sector, so we're not gonna neglect the sector. I'm just going to touch and see. I'm still watching the mommies and supporting. I still support the same people. I'm trying to, just have a wide selection of things to do on YouTube when I'm on it. But lately I have not been on it, guys. In my personal life, I am definitely making a huge move. Thank you guys for tapping into this video, watching it to the end. If you made it so far here, I want to thank you guys, okay? I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. And don't worry, I will probably end up doing a giveaway as promised, okay? It'll be on Cash App. I'm going to see if I can load my card up today, actually, and I will have it loaded and ready to go on Christmas Day. So, when I do upload a video on Christmas, in the comment section, I want you to drop your Cash App, and I will select 1 or 2 lucky Christmas winners on this channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye. Hello, guys. Welcome back. I hope you guys can stay for the whole assessment of what we need to talk about tonight. It is a very hot topic night for the mommy sector. And so I want to dive in because as it relates to narcissism, which this is the Bossy Budgeter Narc Talk. And I appreciate you guys joining me. This is a new spin on the channel. I am still a commentary channel. I am also still a reactor. But I choose to react to things related to narcissism. So, let's talk about Chris, okay? As it relates to the channel My Jazzy Life, okay? This is a woman who has been in a relationship for I would say a year or 2, is that right? With Chris, okay? This is her father of her child, of her 1-year-old son, legendary. There's a lot of things. Okay, so recently Mama Dukes came out on Facebook. This happened Sunday, early Sunday, and she was very angry. You could tell the vibe from the post. She had to get some stuff off her chest. So Jazz, a lot had transpired. Jazz and Straw Mommy Chrissy has this beef that's an ongoing and I think maybe a permanent beef. After Straw Mommy Chrissy reached out to Miss Cheryl, and Jazz got whiff of it and reacted. Okay, so she went live and I think on Instagram or whatever. But at that time I was not available on YouTube, but I'm now catching up. So this is going to be a late upload. It may be an early morning, Monday morning upload. But it's important for us to talk about this because now I'm starting to see the remnants of the narcissistic matrix, the manipulation game that Jazz has fell into with Chris. Now, I knew Jazz was very weak for Chris. She was very easygoing when it came to Chris. And I could tell he was demanding. And how we know he's a more demanding type of person is because his baby mother had came out on Instagram and exposed the truth about him being kind of overbearing, likes to tell people what to do. In the meantime, this is a man who has not produced anything of substance. He didn't come with an apartment or a house. He didn't have a vehicle of his own. But he can regulate. One thing we need to understand here when as it relates to narcissism is these are people who they have there's a facade going on here. They appear to seem to have it all. They want to make you feel like they have it all. They're so on top of their game. They hang with only the best. They want to admire people who got money and who have status. They want to admire that and they want to be associated with that. But in reality, this is the people who have nothing. They come with nothing. They offer nothing but grief. They have not acquired anything substantial in their life. And if they had, they have lost it or they squandered it away. Now, not all narcissists is gonna be broke. Not all of them. Some of them are very successful. A lot of them really are. But their success only makes the matrix worse. There's a manipulation matrix that happens with them. There's no true friendships, no true love, and no true loyalty. There's no honesty as well. They always have somebody in the back pocket. This is why Chris, and people have been right when they say, oh, he's been creeping around. People always kind of say it like an assumption in the YouTube streets that he'd be creeping around with other women because he always have a reserve. There's always someone in the background that's going to be holding the bag for him. He has no bag. He got one t-shirt and a hat and two Nike hats in it and a YMCA shirt in that backpack. But he's going to carry it to each person. He's going to keep himself reserved. Make sure people waiting with open arms for him. So let's talk about Chris and his advantage. The only advantage that Chris has had was to have a baby. Now, let's be clear. He did not want a baby with Jazz. But that's legendary is kind of an assurance for him that he is going to be acquiring what he needs. Okay, so he's going to be leeching and grabbing and benefiting from a situation because he has planted a seed, a child, someone who is permanent. Okay, so there's a permanent attachment, unfortunately, to Jazz, to her narcissist. Okay, so she made sure, because she really just dug a pit for herself, to be honest. When she invited him in her life, first of all, she initiated contact with him on social media to be involved with him. She wanted him. And as he would put it, he finally just gave her some grace and explored the option of her. Okay, so she was just an option. He made sure to let her know that. They even had an argument or some kind of little tit-for-tat discussion for the live stream that she was coming on to him. Okay, so that in itself showed me as well. So there's been some hidden bells that was going off in me when I looked at him. But for sure, I never really liked him. I knew that for sure. And, I normally don't just say, oh, I don't like this person without even knowing the person, because I don't know him. But from what he exudes on camera with Jazz, or what he says, how he says it, how he looks at her, and what he does. It's the things that he does. And just imagine, we have seen a lot as YouTube viewers. We have seen a lot. She's vlogged a whole lot, so we've seen things and picked up on things from the kids and their reaction to him. And we've seen him being manipulative on camera. So, like he would look at Jazz a certain way and then tell us, oh, that's just how my face looks. Y'all shouldn't put too much stock in that. That's just how I do. That's just me. Yeah, right. Okay? So, narcissists, we know you. We've been knowing you, but now Mama Deuce has just confirmed who you really were, okay? So, in conclusion, let's conclude our conversation. I want to make each video kind of really short and pertinent to what's actually happening. I'm sure there'll be more that's going to be unfolding in the future. I don't know how action-packed this is going to be or if it's going to die down. But in the end, Jasmine has sided with her narcissist. Of course, this is expected. She has birthed a child for this man. This man now knows that he is a permanent placement in her life, and he knows that she's weak. One thing a narcissist will also do is size you up. He's already sized her up. He's been done it. He knows how much he can get away with. He's been getting away with it. And just imagine buying someone a car for income tax. A few months later, where's the car? Where's the vehicle? Now you're back in my vehicle that I purchased for me and my kids. And I'm tired. I'm at my mother's house. And I'm calling for you to come pick me up. And you are not responding. That is a level of disrespect. I cannot tell you how disrespectful that is. To not answer the phone or text when you know that it's you know you've received it, you're just not responding. So here's a narcissist who has the upper hand, and there's no real conclusion to this drama. Let's be honest. Jasmine is full throttle. She's in it. She's even looking to marry. Now, is he gonna do it? She's followed in the same pattern that I saw myself in so many years ago. But the narcissist will break you down. This is what happens. The manipulation matrix is happening with her. She is totally under his spell. It's really a demonic spell she's in. She disrespected her mother, didn't she? She had no problem doing it. And public opinion, in the court of public opinion, she has failed a very big test. She disrespected her mother. Her mother is hurt. Her mother is worried, to the point where her mother has health issues that could get worse because of worrying about her daughter. Her mother is witnessing what's really happening, while the narcissist is telling Jazz, it's not that bad. It's me and you. It's me and you against even your kids. That's what he tells her. He probably tells her that every night like it's prayer, like it's the gospel. He'll tell her this to get her convinced, to get her seasoned to be under his control for as long as he wants. Because rest assured, he has control. See, he don't have any control. He don't know how to pay his own bills. He don't know how to do all of that. He can't even keep a car. Okay, so we know this for a fact. But what he does have control of is his level of manipulation on his source. Okay, this is his source. This is his, she's his breeding ground. So she lets him have access. He's having unlimited access to what he needs, but he brings nothing to the table. We see it. We see what he does. He does absolutely nothing. But every blue moon appears on camera and try to finesse someone. Try to convince people that he's such a good guy. When the kids know the truth. Jazz actually knows the truth. She's angry that we know the truth. That's why she's so angry with people who react. Because reactors get it. See, one thing, Jazzy, you don't know if you ever watch this video, you don't know how many people have lived what you have been through, what you're going through now. You don't know. I'm on the other side and I'm still trying to recuperate from that. I have emotional trauma. I've been diagnosed with PTSD. I have been under a manipulation spell, under a demonic spell. I was also very angry with a lot of people. But me and my mother, we have a rocky relationship at times, but I'll never, and she knows this, will turn my back on my mom. But no one. My husband knew it when we married, and he respected it. Because he loved his mother. There's one thing we just don't do, and she's doing it out on a public platform, disrespecting her mother for the narcissist. So yes, he's spinning it. She's in the web. She's caught. She's caught. This is a woman who don't want to be alone. She has low self-esteem. She has no identity. She has no future but YouTube. She's making the same amount of money she probably made 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe gained a few subscribers. But at least she has that. She has that over the narcissist. In some ways, he may be a little envious of that. So what did she do? She gave him a channel. He still don't want to do anything with that. Why? Because he's so busy controlling the situation. He's too busy. He's too busy with the manipulation scheme, the matrix. He can't stop his matrix to take care of what he got to take care of as a man. That's just not the narcissist's game. That's not a narcissistic game. That's not even part of the game, is to be independent. That's not even a part of their game. The game is to keep the supply. That's it. With that being said, we're going to continue these conversations. I'll try to upload twice a week. If things get real hot and heavy, it may be a little more frequent. But I hope you do become Boss Babe Official. I hope y'all have a good opinion about this video. Please give your input. What do you think? Am I on track? Or what is your opinion? Did you have a narcissistic injury? Were you injured by a narcissist? Tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, listening to my assessment and my analysis of my Jazzy life and the incident that happened today. And I hope you all have a good week. And until I see you guys again. Thank you. Bye-bye.